Long time no see. Hi guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I haven't filmed in quite a long time. There's been a lot going on, and I definitely want to do a get ready with me to talk about things and catch up with you. Definitely miss filming, but for now, my whole makeup filming area is a complete disaster. So I thought maybe you would want a body double with me today while I tidy this up, put things away, whatever I need to do. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with my desk. This is, I guess you could say, my vanity, but it's got lights and no like giant mirror. So I just call this my makeup desk, and it is covered in stuff. I have a basket for dirty brushes. I might wash these with you guys today. I might save this for another day depending on how many spoons I have left. A basket just to put other things in, just to get them off the desk. A trash bag, and then I think I have like 2 Clorox wipes left, or Great Value wipes, to wipe this thing down. So I'm probably just going to put some little no copyright music on and fast forward this while I get this cleared off. I lowered your angle a bit so you could see closer up what I'm doing. I brought up my bag of Project Pan makeup because I want to organize my Project Pan stuff in these drawers, because these are my everyday makeup drawers, and I don't know why I never thought to do that before. So we're going to do that. This fan from the Dollar Tree, after several years, is finally just non-usable. So, I mean, it lasted me years. It was a good dollar spent, but it's trash. Vaseline. I don't really use this too much for makeup. I'm gonna move this to like my bathroom medicine cabinet area, take it out of this room. This is my Project Pan like tracking notebook. So I feel like I have a bookmark. Woo! Here's this bookmark that I got. I'm gonna put it in here to mark where I am. I'm going to slide this on the side with the pen next to it. I feel like that's a decent place to keep it. The next task, this is like everyday essentials, but they're really not everyday essentials because I don't use them every day, so we're going to go through them and reorganize. There goes my Laneige lip mask. Eye product, everyday essentials. But these I do actually use, except this glitter should go back. But this is eye primers, heated curler, lash glue. So those should stay there. But I want to make this bottom drawer my Project Pan drawer. So I'm going to put all of my Project Pan items in there. Minus my lip Project Pan, because those just follow me around the house. Right there, that's nice and neat. And then this drawer may hold some of these things. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I mean, this isn't officially in my project pan, but I am trying to pan this mini Laneige lip mask. It's in mint choco and it's almost gone, so I'm just gonna throw it in my project pan drawer unofficially. This is a last swab. It's like a reusable Q-tip that is supposed to be good for like cleaning up your makeup, but honestly I don't like the texture of it, so I'm gonna see if maybe my husband enjoys the texture and has uses for it, because I just don't enjoy it. Then this is something kind of similar from Real Techniques. These are like reusable sticky shadow shields, and these are reusable like Q-tips, but I don't use these for makeup. I use these to clean things because they're so good at getting in small spaces, and I find that these are annoying. So I think I'm just going to get rid of the shadow shields, see if somebody else wants them, because I've only used them like once or twice, so they've still got a lot of life left in them. And then these I'm gonna put, like, I use them to clean my jewelry, like in between the cracks in my rings and stuff, so I'm gonna put them somewhere where I'll remember to use them for that. This is my root touch-up from Madison Reed. It's not super used, but I do like it. It has this really thick brush and then a more precise brush, and it's a really nice product. I just forget that I have it and forget to use it. So I don't know where I can put this to remember to use it, but obviously that drawer with all the miscellaneous stuff wasn't working. So I'm gonna set this here for now while I think about this. This is just a sharpener. I'm gonna put this up here. This is washi tape that I use occasionally when I want tape for my eyeshadow looks. It's got cute little narwhals and stuff on it. So I'm gonna put that up there. I'm gonna put my House of Lashes eyelash curler up there with my eye stuff. My lash comb. These are like extra spoolies, and sometimes those are just nice to have, so I'll throw those up there. This has been floating around forever. I keep losing it. It's almost gone. I'm gonna throw it in my project pan drawer because it's also like an unofficial project pan item. This Ofra mist is filled with filtered water. It was helping me get through the heat. It doesn't have any setting spray left, but it has like chunks of stuff in there now, so I'm just gonna throw this away. This is like a spatula for whatever makeup purposes, but I feel like I need to find a different place to store my spatulas other than my everyday makeup drawer, so I'm gonna move this somewhere later. Now let's go through this basket of stuff I cleared off of the top of the desk. So this highlighter I recently got from Ulta. It's the Essence Nuts About You highlighter, but it came completely shattered. But I thought it's still such a pretty shimmery product that I might use it to franken some shadows to make them more sparkly. So I'm going to set this off to the side with my eyeshadows so I remember to do that. This is the tripod that I set on top of my drawers to have my camera pointing at me. It has like buttons and stuff. It's really fancy. Yeah, tripod. So I normally just have this up top. Hold on. Let me adjust. So I normally just have this up here. So I'll put it back up there. Some samples in here. Are these the only ones? Okay, so this is a Ultra Repair Cream sample. I could always use more hydration, so I'll keep that. This Prada lipstick sampler I'll put in like my to give to other people area because I don't like lip brushes. I'm not gonna mess with this. These papers were like trackers for my Project Pan, so I'm gonna slip them in the side of my Project Pan notebook. I have more skincare in here. Ooh, another sample too. So this is a Summer Fridays Light Aura Vitamin C Eye Cream sample. I'll keep that to use. And then this is a pink toning serum from CMP Laboratory. I love this. I use this as part of my like makeup prep hydration routine. And then this is almost empty, so I just had this on my desk, tried to use this up because I do like this under makeup. I don't know if Beauty Bay still carries this, but it's almost gone. And this is a deluxe sample from In Beauty, the Extreme Cream. So I thought when I use this up, I could, because I like use this and then top it with a moisturizer. So I'm gonna use this and top it with this as soon as I finish up the Beauty Bay. So I normally just keep these like to the front of the brushes. So that's what I'll do. And I'll slide those little samples right behind them so that I remember I have those there to use. I have to figure out somewhere good to put makeup wipes. My desk is really small, so I think I have to like fit them in my closet. So I'll set those off to the side to organize later. This is the current setting spray that was on my desk. I tried it the other day and I was like, I don't know if that has a funky smell or not. So hold on, I want to smell it again. I'm not smelling anything right now, so I'm gonna leave this out on my desk to continue using. You know what? No, it's way past its expiration and it did smell funky before. And it has like probiotics in it, so like active things. So I'm just gonna toss this. I don't think I should be putting this on my skin. It will be trash. Okay, let's just dump this out. This is another tracker for my Project Pan that goes in there. Ooh, lash clusters from the Dollar Tree. I've almost used these up. I like lash clusters, but these ones are too long. Like they're just extremely long, so much longer than my natural lashes. So I'm just trying to get through them and I'm almost through them. So I think I just want to keep these with my eye stuff just to finish them up. I have my library card on my desk for some reason. This does not belong here. Let me just toss that over that way. Okay, I have a bunch of tweezers and scissors and stuff. These are House of Lashes lash scissors or lash tweezers that are like covered in glue and stuff, so I only use them for lashes. These are newer tweezers that I got to use on like brows and stuff, so I'm gonna put these in here and put these with my lash applicators, which it looks like I have a lash applicator right here and lash scissors and an extra lash comb. Those are all gonna go in my lash tool section right behind me. I have another couple of sharpeners, and actually I like the J-Cat ones better than the e.l.f. ones, so I'm gonna take the e.l.f. one out of here and put in a J-Cat, and then one of these should stay in my Project Lip Pan bag to constantly sharpen those lip liners, so I'll put that in there, and then this one will go in the drawer behind me. All right, continuing on, these are mini tweezers from Revlon. They come in handy. They have different pointed tips, so I'm just gonna throw them in there. I have another lash glue. I don't know if this one is good or not, but I don't want to find out right now, so it'll just go in there. This hair tie actually goes off to the side. Oh, I have this little martini glass that I painted a long time ago. I keep hair ties at the bottom and little creaseless hair clips in the top. Ooh. And then if you notice, I have a ton of brow products up here because I recently in October started a new job finally, and they do allow whatever hair color I want. So I have decided I'm going to start phasing out my red hair and do something more vibrant. So these are brow products that are definitely red that I'm trying to work through. I just finished one of my favorite Sephora, I think it's called Insta Brow pencils. So these are the two most pigmented red gels that I'm trying to finish. Then I have my NYX Lift and Snatch, my Blade and Shade from NYX. This is very, very orange, or red, sorry. Yeah, it's definitely more red, but it's very red. Like, I wouldn't be able to get away with this without red hair. This Ulta one, I like it, but it's also quite warm. And this NYX one is quite warm as well. So I have a few other pencils that I think maybe are neutral enough that I can get away with during the transition, but I want to try and whip through these. Also, the Benefit Mini Gimme Brow in 3.5. It's really dark, and I don't plan on having dark hair. This is supposed to be like an auburn shade, but honestly, it just kind of looks purpley and dark. So I don't have like an official project for these, but I'm trying to not waste product and get through these before I change my hair. So I'm actually gonna put them in my project pan drawer, even though they're unofficially. And I want to look really quick at my other brow products to see if I want to add anything. And these are all the rest of my red colored brow products. So I have a backup of my Sephora Tint and Volume Brow Gel because I finished one, so I bought a new one. And this is completely unopened, and I feel like an idiot because I was running out of my Instabrow, so I bought a new Instabrow, and now I'm like, I'm gonna change my hair, and I have all of these pencils to go through. So I'm going to keep these unopened and see if I can find someone to give these brand new brow products to that wants a red brow. I think I know someone, but we'll see. But I'm gonna set these aside because I'm gonna give them to someone. This one is from Transluce. It is in the shade Auburn, but it's got two different ends, a more precise end and a thicker end. It's a much more like brown than the rest of these, so I feel like even though it's a warm brown, I could get away with this during like my transitional period. So it wouldn't be as like shocking as these colors when I'm phasing out my red hair. So it's okay if I don't finish this one. So I'm gonna keep this one just in my regular brow drawer for now and not rush to finish this one because I feel like this is a more wearable color no matter what my hair color will be. And then this is the Rare Beauty Shape and Fill Duo in Auburn. And this is like a jelly powder, and it is nice and it is quite warm and dark, but it's also something that I feel like, especially that color, I can wear when my hair is transitioning. So I'm gonna just keep it in the drawer for now. Have this random cap that belongs in the trash. These foundations need to be put away. I've been enjoying mixing a little bit of what's left of the Lumi Glow Tint with my Candid, but I gotta put them away. This is from McDonald's. It is a Hello Kitty Ninja Turtle, and I don't know what to do with this right now. I'm just gonna set it off to the side. This, unfortunately, I left it open overnight. This is Adaptogen from ColourPop, and it is completely dry, like almost nothing comes off. And I held on to it because I was like, you know what? It's barely used, it's new, I can revive it, but I don't want to go through the fuss of trying to revive it. I have so many other usable brown shadows. I'm just gonna trash this, and you know, sadly I forgot the cap and ruined it. Have some lip products. The Cosmic Beauty liquid lipstick, I just wore this the other day with Wear Over Walnut. And then I have the evocative Ambitious Ash from Singe. Those are gonna go back in my lip drawer. This Natasha Denona Mini Glam stays on my desk at all times for just quick neutral look, and because it's broken, can you tell? So I'm just gonna slide that next to my Project Pan notebook over here. I don't know what this cord is for, but it belongs in my cord drawer. This is a Valentine's Day gift from my husband. It's a silly little pickle. Gotta find somewhere else for that. All right, everything that I had poured out on the desk is nice and organized. So we're moving to organize things within my closet. This is quite a mess with just random crafts and bags and cords overflowing everywhere. And I got quite a bit of things that I need to put away in here. Said I think I'm gonna store my makeup wipes in there. So I think this is something I'm just going to, again, fast forward, put some no copyright sounds on, and we'll just vibe. But I think I want to back you guys up a little bit so you can have like a wider view of what's going on. There, I think that's better. Let's go. Okay, so my closet is as tidy as it's gonna get. Everything is in a drawer. Whoop, the tripod just fell. So bottom drawer is things I'm gifting to people, has like early Christmas gifts and stuff like that. That is all cords, electronics. That is camera equipment, travel bags and stuff, crafting, mostly painting, crafting office. Then that one is like craft sets that were stacked up there, and now I just have that gingerbread one. Then there's like magnetic palettes and makeup wipes and backups. I actually, let me show you. I have a backup drawer. It's not very full, but I have a backup of my favorite powder, a cushion refill, a backup lash glue, and these are DIY cushions, and a backup mini rare mascara. So not very much in my backup drawer, but I do have a backup drawer. And then this is, I save all of my old glasses just in case I lose my glasses. That way I can still see. This is my sewing kit. I don't know where to put it. And then my like nail polish remover, cotton balls, and this is like a photo backdrop thing. But yeah, everything is as neat and as organized as it's been in a while. So I'm gonna close up the closet and we're gonna move on. Next task is to tackle the set of drawers that's directly behind my desk. Has just a bunch of stuff stacked on it that needs to be put away, and I want to take everything off and wipe it down. So again, it's just gonna be a fast forward. Enjoy the music. So this is my lash section, and these are all of the lashes I have to fit in there. And I feel like recently my lash collection has grown more than I meant it to. So this will be fun. These definitely belong here. I feel like these clusters can slide right there. And I think everything else hopefully will fit, just sit on top. Oh shoot, it's a tight squeeze. Let's try with this. And those Robert Welsh ones just don't want to go. There we go. I got them all in. Lash organization accomplished. It's not the best, but everything fits in there. The next section we're gonna speed through is me cleaning this off and wiping it down. This is my bookshelf that holds all my eyeshadow palettes. I think I'm gonna have to declutter my eyeshadow palette soon because the past few months I've been going a little ham on the eyeshadow palette shopping, and it's a little out of control, but let's get into it. Okay, so the top is clean. Now I'm gonna just take you along while I try and fit all of these palettes in my bookshelf. Okay, this top shelf is mainly Glamlight, Adept, Odin's Eye, and Blend Bunny. I do have some new Blend Bunny palettes that I picked up. So let's see if we can fit these. Yeah, that's a tight fit. These are gonna have to sit on top. Okay, this next shelf is like a mix of high-end and indie, and it's already pretty full, but I have some Nomad in there, and I recently picked up this one to try and give Nomad another chance since I am a Pacific Northwest girly, and I definitely want to do a video where I see if Nomad can change my mind and like I might actually like their eyeshadow now, so we'll see. But oh, that's a squeeze. Let's see if there's anything else we can squeeze in there. So I have the Fantasy Cosmetica, which is familiar. Can that fit anywhere? No. Okay, so this is pretty much tight, and I've got this one. I've got the new Starlight Society palette from Cosmic Beauty, along with my other Cosmic Beauty palettes that were already sitting on top. And then I had a discount code for 30% off from Glaminatrix, so I bought my first Glaminatrix palettes and I have nowhere to put them, so they're just sliding on top. And then at the bottom, that's already full. I just recently got the Grinch ColourPop palette, so that's sitting on top because nothing else can squeeze in. So yeah, I will definitely do an eyeshadow palette declutter at some point, because when it's to the point where I'm having to stack up and they're not all neatly fitting, that's overwhelming. This is my second set of makeup drawers. The bottom two drawers are all nails and the top two drawers are lips and like paints and glitters and stuff. So I'm just gonna repeat the same process where I clear everything off, wipe it down, and put the few miscellaneous things away. Okay, so this is after my dirty makeup brushes are in that basket down there. I may or may not have the spoons later today to wash them, so that may or may not be added on to this video. But the desk, besides my Frappuccino and my phone, is all cleared off, clean and organized. All the drawers are nice and neat. This little thing here is to remind me to Frankenstein with it. And the floor, it needs a little bit of a vacuum, but like, besides the stuff I have to move out of this room, so I'm working on that, but like this area is all good and I feel really good about that. So I'm either gonna come back in just a second with an outro or come back in just a second with brush washing. I'm back and it's a few days later and I still have not had the spoons to wash my dirty brushes, so I'm just giving up on that for now and calling this video done. I hope you guys enjoyed cleaning up and organizing my makeup space with me. I'm so excited to be back filming content. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!